This is Polymarket docs.polymarket.com, and it has SDKs and APIs, TypeScript, Python, and API, and also WebSocket to get the real-time data, REST API and WebSocket here, and TypeScript, and also Python. And this is for SDK migration and upgrade. So I see it's pretty simple and clear. So first is core concept. So what's market, what's event, what's price, and what's order token, and something. This is concept. And then it's market data, how to get data. So three ways. The first is TypeScript SDK, Python SDK, and also API and WebSocket. So overview, discover market here. Okay. So TypeScript, Python, and API. So TypeScript, if you use TypeScript event await client fetch event give ID or use a slug URL or slug. And Python await client get event, await client get event. I use this client, and almost everywhere I use client. Okay. And for SDK API, just curl this. Okay, just curl this. Copy, open terminal, just curl, and use API to get the data. Okay. Same. This is same. Okay, data. And for TypeScript event, await client fetch event. Okay. And output, this is type, and this is event example. Okay, and list events, TypeScript client list events for await const page of pages. Market fetch market await client fetch market ID. Okay, and or use URL or slug. And it's similar. API, just call this API. TypeScript is similar. Const series await client fetch series ID. Await client list series given object. Sports. Const sports await client list sports. Okay, API. Just curl this. Okay, it's similar. And the market detail. Market await client fetch market use slug. Just use a slug. We can get in here and put the slug here. Can fetch market detail. So we got the detail here. Okay, and API curl. Just put the slug here. Okay. TypeScript we get market ID slug and condition IDs. And yes, no. So market state. This is how to manage the response. Await client fetch event ID, market events ID. Okay, price and order book similar. We use market outcome, yes, token ID in token ID const, yes, token ID, and put yes token ID here, use client fetch order book. Okay, token ID, yes, token ID, no token ID, and the client fetch order books. It's similar, all this is similar. Okay, condition ID, market condition ID, event, market event ID, and use this condition ID, put here, and client list trace. Condition ID, similar. And this is for how to get market data. Just use TypeScript SDK or Python SDK or API, similar. And for trading, so this need to connect the wallet. Connect the wallet, and it gives Python and TypeScript. So place your first orders here. Client const a client await create secure client. This is your secure client, and give a wallet. This is public address, wallet address, and the signer. This use private key, Polymarket. This is wallet private key, and use public address and private key create a client. So this client have wallet, can use wallet because it have private key. Okay, this client can use wallet and it can use money to place order. So and later all this use this client, constant this client. Okay, constant market, await client, fetch market, and await client place market order. You give a token ID and a side buy or sell or and a given amount, because this client can use wallet. So client place market order. Okay. Await client, wait for order, fulfill settlement. Okay. Await client, wallet authentication. It have another authentication. When place, it have another replayer. It have a double check. Here is the double check. This client. And place order. Const await client. Use this client. And place limit order. And wait for response. Okay. Await client. Estimate market price. Await client. Place market order. Similar. All is similar. Just use this client. Use this client to fetch or make order. If this client no wallet, it can just fetch data. But if this client have wallet, here, create a secure client and put wallet private key here, it can make trade. It for this trading part. And later is for programs. This is for what to say, for liquid or builder. This is not for SDK or API. Okay, and this is the contracts, all the public contracts. And the data resources. I don't know what's this. Okay, and error codes. Okay, this is docs.polymarket.com. I think it's very simple. Just the TypeScript SDK, Python SDK, and API.